Good morning, BS Psychology students. I'm very happy to have the chance to talk with you today about an interesting topic, at least for me, and that is aging. How do you spell the word, by the way? Friends, how do you spell the word aging?
Is it A-G-I-N-G?
How about you, my dear? How do you spell it?
A-G-I-N-G.
A-G-I-N-G. Actually, there is another spelling of that word. You see that probably when it is spelled A-G-E-I-N-G. Whether it is aging with an E or aging without the E, doesn't matter. Now, I have another question for both of you. What is the first thing that comes into your mind when you hear the word aging?
Senior citizen.
Okay, senior citizenship. How about you, my dear?
Mostly old people.
Old people. So, you associate the word aging to people who are old and people who are in the senior citizen group. Okay, good answers. But if you are to ask me, what is the first thing that comes into my mind when I say the word aging, I would say death. Nearing death. We always hear people saying, oh, matanda ka na, malapit ka na mamatay. Matanda ka na, malapit ka na sa hukay. That is why many people don't like to talk about aging because they don't like to think that they are nearing death. Some people naman, they don't like to talk about aging because the first thing that comes to their mind is, age. That they deny their age. Many people deny their age. I don't know why. But in my case, I don't. Because I believe at this age of mine, I want to think that I am aging gracefully. For all of you, you know how I am a senior citizen and I'm now 66 years old. Thank God. I want to, there are many things I can talk about aging. In fact, I will need more than 1 hour to discuss about it. But I summarize this into 3 perspectives. First, I look at aging as a time for reflection. Second, it is a time for enjoyment. And third, it is a time for Thanksgiving. Alright. Let me use the board, please. It's a time for reflection. Truly, when I reached the age of 60 years old, I have started reflecting. And what do I reflect about? My life. The question that comes into my mind is, what have I done in my life for 60 years? I only started thinking about that at this age, not when I was younger. Because when I was younger, and I believe you will agree with me, your focus is not about that. Your focus on how to be beautiful, how to have a happy life, how to have a good career, how to have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, etc., etc. Never do you reflect on life. But and I did the same. But when I started becoming 60 years old, I already asked myself, what have I done in my life for 60 years? It became more intense on my part when I got sick. Everybody knows I am sick. I am a chronic renal failure patient. That is, in short, that is that I am a kidney patient, and I'm having my dialysis every week for twice a week actually. That made reflection more intense. So I started thinking of myself, hey, I might be dying anytime. You know, every day for me is a new day. And so I might be dying tomorrow. We might be talking today, but who knows what will happen tomorrow? Anything can happen to me. So I started reflecting. Did I have a good life? Thank God. My answer simply be positive. Honestly, I have had my ups and downs. I'm not perfect. I also made mistakes in my life. Some were major mistakes too. But overall, if I'm going to look at the totality of the life I had for 60 years, I think I can face my Lord and say, Lord, I'm ready. I have reflected so much that I even, this time at my age, I have started reflecting about my relationship with my family, with my children, my colleagues, my students, my friends. You know, I can talk lengthily about my reflections of my family and my children, and I have realized, in short, that I truly love them so much, and I'm living only for them. I can only be happy when I am with them, and I believe that as long as my husband and my children are always with me, I can bear all the pains that I am feeling or experiencing right now. My colleagues, yes, I find every moment with them truly interesting. I have learned to listen more to all problems, being the oldest in the faculty. When they talk to me and say, Tita Linda, what's this and that? What can you say about this and that? I have always a time for each one of them. Sometimes even they are talking about things that are nonsense to me. Okay lang, I listen. And my students, I think I'm much better when it comes to my relationship with my students, because I am now a little more understanding than before. When I was younger, I was different, but now I always put myself in the shoes of my students. I still do get angry, pero my anger stays there, stops there. After I have gotten angry and I get out of the room, that's it. I don't bring it anywhere. I don't want to stress myself because I still want to live another day. Many things. And I have done this only when I have reached my senior age. It's a time for enjoyment. I do not anymore think about sad memories. For me, life is an enjoyment. Would you believe that it's only at this age of mine that I have started looking around me and say, what a beautiful thing that is. When I see a flower, I'm being dramatic now. When I see a flower, I say how beautiful the flower is. Dati, who cares about that flower? Diba? Or even when I see somebody walking, for example, look at that beautiful girl or that handsome man. I see everything around me as living things, and they are even the inanimate objects. I find them beautiful. I find life in them. Probably it's because when you get older also, when you age, you also become emotional and sensitive. But I have realized life is a gift, and therefore we have to look at life as something that we have to enjoy. Something that you can do something about, so that at the end of the day, every time, at the end of the day, you ask yourself, what have I done today? And then you say, hey, I was able to help this person, I was able to do this, I was able to check my papers today, I was able to... And those little things, corny at that, gives me enjoyment. Simple, but beautiful. You know, I love to go shopping when I was younger, but now I go out with my husband. Right now, after I talk with you, I will go out and have my date with my husband. We will just walk around, waste time, walking around together. And that is enjoyment for me. I will not ask him to buy me this and that, because for all you know, at this age of mine, believe you me, I don't like material things anymore. I don't know. I think it really comes to an aging person, that part of his or her life where he does not think of material things. His thinking is above that now. And I think that's nice also. Last but not the least, time for Thanksgiving. When you age, as I said, every day is a gift of life. Lalo na po sa akin na may sakit ako. So when I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, Lord. It's another day. I'm alive. Now, I do nothing and say nothing but thank you. Because after all, in my 66 years in this world, God has blessed me so much that I cannot thank Him more than enough. Family, career, friends, I think I have it. I have them all. I am not rich, ladies and gentlemen, but I have everything I need to be happy in this world. And these are the people around me. So, I just would like to say that whereas people think of aging as something fearful, something nakakatakot, because as I said, many think of aging as nearing death. In my case, I have accepted that one day, the Lord will call me and say, Linda, let's go. Time is up. And I am ready because I have reflected, enjoyed, and thanked Him so much. I have been given the chance to do it. So from this age up to my day, I will be doing this again and again, so that in so doing, I will be able to say, Lord, I'm worthy to be with you in paradise. So, everybody here, accept aging, your day will come. Do not laugh at people who have aged, do not put them down, do not think of them, and respect them all the time, because, believe you me, you will experience aging. Maraming salamat po. Sana meron kayong naintindihan, natutuhan, at naunawaan sa aking pagbabahagi. Thank you, Ms. Liway, for the chance to see my BS Psychology 2 people whom I have loved very much. I am sure that you are also happy having them as your students. So, maraming salamat ulit, and God bless.